Hey guys, it's Shadow, and I play Mark Campbell. If you like listening to our games, consider supporting us on Patreon. More patrons directly increase the quality and quantity of the games that we play. Go to patreon.com/critfail to support us. Thanks!
Alright, I'll check you dweebs later.
Okay, see you tomorrow. So I think what happens is Mark is helping Lizzie in the library, and she is just very tired and very stressed, and she manages to get a little bit more of it done, and then she just bursts into tears and is just kind of inconsolable and doesn't look like she's going to be able to finish the rest of the homework anytime soon.
Mark is just kind of like, I don't know how to deal with this.
Well, she's just going to, after having a slight meltdown in the library, apologize to Mark and just run home and go and sleep.
Mark is left there at the library just kind of dumbfounded a little bit. She's never seen Lizzie so upset about anything. And he's not quite sure what to do about it.
Well, she's gone, so he doesn't have to do anything about it now.
Well, she's left her books and stuff. So he's going to gather all of those up and perhaps swing by her house later. Mark is going to go to Lizzie's house.
Okay, she will
In the evening.
answer it.
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, don't worry about it. Homework's hard, and with
It's
everything
not...
else going on...
I can do homework. It's not...
Well,
I don't know.
That's not what I mean. It's... With everything going on, like, stressful, and... Anyway, here's your books.
Thanks.
Yeah, don't worry about it. And if you need help, just let me know. I'm happy to come over anytime.
Okay, thanks. I'm not gonna get it done by tomorrow.
That's okay. I think even if it's not done, you could either ask for an extension or I don't know, just make up some excuse.
Like what? There's a bunch of talking birds and it's stressing me out?
That, or do you have any pets?
No, I'm not allowed to have pets.
Does your teacher know you don't have any pets?
I don't know.
You could always just say, dog ate my homework. That's a classic.
Even if I had a dog, my teacher wouldn't believe that.
Or maybe you can get sick tomorrow. Hand it in on Monday.
That doesn't work. Do you know how hard it is to fake sick when your mom's a nurse?
Well, I'm sure you'll think of something.
I don't know. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. We're supposed to go to the treehouse early so we can go check out the Pigeon rock.
If you're not there, I'll assume you found a way to fake sick.
No. I'll be there. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, don't mention it. And Mark will head to his own home.
And Lizzie will go to sleep. For sure. If everyone else is done with Thursday, then on Friday morning, Lizzie will wake up early and head to the treehouse.
And Dillon got the wrong idea and woke up early and headed to the rock with a BB gun. So he didn't.
So he's not even at the treehouse. He just left.
He didn't even go to the treehouse. So Dillon's just grabbed his BB gun because there's no way he's going to get attacked by birds. Slung it over his shoulder and rode to the rock. Or wherever the rock is.
Does he?
He's just rolling around town. He goes south towards the dam. He goes east. He wonders maybe it's in Vegas.
He goes there. Okay, so I'm guessing the rest of us show up at the treehouse and Dillon is not
That is
there.
correct.
And how long would we wait? How long would we wait for him?
15 minutes.
Do you think he's coming? It was his idea to get up early.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we just go and hope he shows up there.
Like Dillon.
I mean, we'll have to, otherwise we're going to be late.
When Wayne comes, he's holding out his homework.
Well, I'm glad you finished.
Good job, Wayne.
Alright, should we go? Can I sit in
yeah.
your basket? Okay. Why is it what?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
Yeah. Well, Lizzie, who does know where the rock is, will tell Mark and Wayne where to go.
Okay, so Dillon rocks up on his bike with a BB gun slung over his back, and he's got his bag over top of that, so it sort of partially hides the BB gun. But he's like, as he gets closer, he can hear the constant sounds of hundreds of pigeons fluttering through the air and cooing to each other. And every so often he hears a word spoken, which draws his attention, but it's soon lost by the sounds of the pigeons. And he doesn't get too close. He stays a fair distance away, so he's not too close. But yeah, he gets off his bike and starts walking his bike down like this partially covered trail that looks like it was once commonly used, but not so used now. And he leads his bike up against a tree and looks around, not seeing the others, wondering where they are. He starts scratching his head. He looks a little bit confused. He takes off his backpack, sits down on the ground on the cold grass, which is on a cold patch of grass, and pulls out a jar of pickles and starts nibbling on some pickles while looking at the pigeons that are flying overhead, hundreds of them, while he waits for the others. Jeez, what took you guys so long?
We were waiting for
I've been
you.
waiting for you.
Yeah? guess you all could have come here on your own, but what was I supposed to do? Walk?
Oh. What? How come you don't have a bike?
'Cause I can't afford one yet?
Don't you have a lot of money? Maybe you can buy her a bike.
I've been paying her money. What have you been spending it all on?
Yeah, and I'm saving it for a bike.
Oh, I would have had to pay you like $25 by now.
I don't think you could buy a bike for $25.
I don't know. I think this one was like 300. I thought we were waking up and meeting here.
Well, we thought we were meeting at the treehouse, so we did, and you weren't there, and so we waited for a bit, and then we came here, and now we're here. So
Yeah, and Dillon looks up.
wow, that's a lot of pigeons.
It seems to be their favourite meeting place.
Are those
That's-
nests?
Yeah, but that's not normal.
They're all like connected and put together.
Yeah, that's a lot more complicated than pigeon nests normally are, and that's not something I ever really thought I'd know a lot about, but I read all those books about pigeons and birds and stuff, and that's not normal.
And I swear there's at least 2 of them calling me a geezer.
Wait, they're talking?
Yeah.
Lizzie's just gonna stop and listen. Yeah, they're definitely saying stuff, but I mean, the ones back in town, they said some actual stuff, right? These ones are just kind of saying words.
It's hard to pick out individual words, for sure.
A lot of them are saying food and seeds.
Oh, we probably should have brought some food for them.
Oh, there's a lot.
Maybe that's why Amanda got attacked. Because she had food. Oh.
But she was attacked by crows, not pigeons.
Well, I'm eating pickles. And I don't... Maybe crows...
Do you think pigeons like
No,
pickles?
I don't think... Maybe... Well, it was the crow... Wasn't it the crows? Lizzie said attacked Amanda.
Yeah, and speaking of crows, and Lizzie is looking at the... What, was it 10? Or so? Of crows sitting in a line on a fence. What do you think they're doing?
Observing?
Are they looking at us?
Yeah,
Or the pigeons?
both, maybe. Well, we could try moving and see if they follow us or stare at the pigeons.
Alright.
I vote Wainster.
He points at your gun.
There's no way I'm shooting one of them and having the other 19 come and attack me.
No, don't shoot! Don't
Just
shoot them.
Run up to them and...
Lizzie will just start walking away from the cliff to see if they like follow us walking or keep staring at the pigeons.
Both.
Both. So they're what, looking back and forth?
No, it's like some are
Or just
watching,
half of them look and half. Okay.
or a third, and then you're definitely getting the feeling this is reconnaissance for them. Like it's not just
Okay.
like sitting there watching. It's definitely feeling like keeping an eye on things.
So she'll come back and be like, okay, well, yeah, both. So,
What do you want to do? We could try
Surely-
talking.
to the pigeons?
Mm-hmm.
surely they can't have, like, caught and put sewn stuff into this many pigeons, right?
I don't know. It's definitely possible.
And then what are the crows watching for?
Perhaps humans interfering.
With the pigeons?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Alright, well, do you want to try talking to the pigeons?
We can try.
Well, who feels talkative?
Not me. I don't think they like me.
How about you, Wayne?
I vote Wayne.
He's looking baffled while you're voting at the dude who doesn't talk.
Lizzie's just gonna kind of shake her head and then walk slightly more up to the cliff and not really sure whether or not she should expect any kind of real answer. Go. Excuse me? Pigeons? Hi.
They might not be aware that they're pigeons.
Well, I don't know their names if they've got them, okay? And Lizzie kind of waits to see if any of the pigeons are going to respond.
They do not. They seem to ignore her completely.
Yeah. Yep. But they're all really, really, really focused on what they're doing. And she's gonna point up at one of the nests and go, "Look, do you see that?"
No. What is
Look,
it?
there's one of those nests has a big piece of metal in it. Like, a lot of pigeons would have had to carry that up there at the same time. And there's something written on it. And I don't know if all the letters are there or if some of them have faded off, or it looks like it says X for Z3.
Should we try and get it?
I don't know if we could get to it.
Huh.
Suppose we could look that up.
Where?
Just in the library, see if those numbers mean anything. Numbers and letters.
Wayne will point at Dillon, and he's trying to signal to Dillon to cover him as he climbs up. After he kind of like points at him to cover him, he goes over and starts to climb up the wall.
Wait. Don't shoot them. What?
What are the crows doing?
Amused.
And we can tell this?
Because they seem to have more personality. That's partly what seems to be the thing that's making it unnerving. Instead of just when you look at a bird and it's like, that's a bird, but there's a definite level of consciousness going on with them that you can, not sixth sense, but you can just tell.
He gets up there, he gets the metal, he starts climbing down. Near the bottom, he gets his foot caught in like a little gap in the cliff, twisting it as he falls down, like he lands on his back. He walks with a slight limp, but like it's not anything bad. He'll kind of keep it like to his chest as he climbs down. Then
She will look at it, but then she's looking at Wayne and like, are you okay? That's not a yes. Don't do that.
At least the birds didn't attack you.
I didn't think the pigeons. What? It's the crows. Give you 1 success. I like how the most successes I have seen anyone get was Adam rolling 3 dice. And when I roll 7 or 8, I still never get more than 1.
Ah, I think that wasn't a tails roll, though.
Yeah, but it was still
Yeah.
D6. So that shouldn't really... Rolling D6 should just be rolling D6.
The lack of rolls for the lack of sixes is concern.
Concerning?
Yeah, and troublesome. But I mean, like 1, 1, none, 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 1,
Yep.
1, 1.
This is a piece of a vehicle, like a truck? Or maybe a ship?
No idea. Maybe it's part of a robot.
Why would the pigeons have it?
I don't know. They didn't seem like they wanted Wayne to take it either. What are the pigeons doing now? Have they settled, or are they still...
They've settled, but they're definitely now watching you more. Like, definite seeing you as a threat.
Oh dear.
They're looking at us with their one eye, right?
Just you.
Their collective
And
one eye.
Wainster. The monkey and the thief.
The monkey?
I think that's you.
Why? Why would you
I
think
don't know.
I'm a monkey?
I don't know what we do with this. We know there's pigeons acting strange, and they're smarter than normal pigeons, and they build more complicated things than normal pigeons. And there's crows that are watching people and attacking people, and something killed some pigeons, and the pigeons had stuff sewn into them. And DARPA was doing stuff about... I don't know what we do.
Well, none of this makes sense. I guess the next piece of the puzzle is to find out where this bit of metal came from, right?
I guess. What, are we gonna take it with us?
We could leave it on the ground nearby and see if the pigeons, work together to get it back up to the nest.
We don't really have time to stick around in case they do that. We have to get to school. Are we gonna leave it here? I can write down the numbers on it.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Okay, Lizzie's gonna pull some paper out of her backpack and write down everything she can read off of the panel. And I guess just put it down on the ground. Sorry, pigeons. I guess you can have it back? We're not taking it. Just wanted to read it.
We just displaced it.
But we can't fly, so yeah.
We wouldn't be able to throw it back up there.
It's a little bit big, I think, but...
I guess we could try and climb and put it back up, but that didn't go so well for Wayne, so...
I better head home and drop this thing off, and I'll meet you guys at school.
Yeah, I guess you shouldn't bring it to school. Alright, we better go.
Dillon hops on his bike and takes off down the road.
I guess you're riding in the basket again.
I don't know. Everyone go faster or watch out. There's a bunch of birds heading for us.
Wait, what, really?
Behind, there's a bunch of seagulls and a hawk.
Dillon will turn around.
They're coming out of the sun. Yep. They're diving out of the sun.
Oh, actually, no.
But those don't attack people.
Crows don't attack people either. None of the birds are acting normal. Just go faster.
Come on, everyone, let's go. We can get to the service station up ahead. I think if we go really, really fast, we might even be able to beat the birds.
Dillon will start pedaling faster.
Lizzie will
Will he?
continue to sit in a bike basket. Unhelpfully.
I think Dillon overtakes everyone as the birds start to encircle us, and the hawk at the front, wanting to take out the lead, flew down and swooped Dillon and scratched his right shoulder just as Dillon's slid his bike in to the abandoned service station. He dropped his bike, rolled on the ground and gotten up, looked around, birds are circling around everyone, and he yells out, "Go on, get your asses in here, dweebs!"
I'm pedaling super hard, but it is difficult with Lizzie in the basket. Trying to gain, like, a significant amount of speed. And I'm quickly becoming more and more tired. Mark is quickly becoming more and more tired.
And as the seagulls are sort of overtaking Mark's bike, Lizzie is just trying to flail her arms out and, like, keep them away anytime they get close. Which is probably not that effective.
One of the seagulls gets caught in the tires of the bike, and both Lizzie and I go flying forward off the bike a few feet from the service entrance. We are able to scramble to our feet and run the rest of the way, but my bike is outside with the birds.
And Lizzie landed on her knees and hands, which both got pretty scraped up on the ground, and she will sort of stumble to her feet and run the rest of the way.
Does the service thing have a door?
It does.
And Dillon's opened it up. And he's holding it open.
Lizzie will dash through the door and kind of crash into the wall, not really slowing down enough to stop.
As everyone...
And there's still some shelves, but there's nothing in there. It's all, there's broken plaster on the floor. One of the main windows is broken. But the birds don't seem to enter. They start to spiral up.
Wayne will just go into the service station. He'll pull up next to it, kind of wobbling.
Panting, Dillon slams the door shut behind everyone.
Mark falls onto his butt with his hands at his sides and starts panting and trying to catch his breath.
And Lizzie will sit on the floor with her back against the wall and start sort of trying to pick some gravel out of her palms.
Why do you think they attacked us?
Maybe the crows said
Dillon
to?
looks over at Wainster.
Wayne will point at his gun.
You're the one that took the... You're the one that took it out of the pigeon's nest.
But do you think that's why? That it wasn't the pigeons. It wasn't even the crows.
Well, they're all working together.
That doesn't make any... That doesn't make any
Seagulls
sense.
led by a hawk?
None of this does.
Are they gone?
What are the birds doing outside? Dillon's looking out the window.
Can't see them. They were spiraling up last you saw.
Well, I can't see any out there now.
I think we should wait here for a little while.
If we don't get to school on time, someone's gonna notice we're gone.
If we get attacked by birds and die, or end up in the hospital, we also won't make it to school.
Yeah, then at least we wouldn't be in trouble.
Mark just looks
Wayne
at
also
you.
looks at why you're more concerned about being, like, at school on time and not dying to birds.
Because if you get killed by birds, you don't get in trouble.
You don't know that.
Oh, they didn't even submit their homework before being murdered by birds. Right.
How careless.
How inconsiderate.
Tales from the Loop is produced by Free League, starring SPG as Wayne, RavenInsane as Dillon, Shadow as Mark, Emily as Lizzie, and Ghost as the Storyteller. Sound and music by Sirenscape and Epidemic. This has been a Crit Fail production. Thanks for listening.